Sleepout 2010.
Feeling lost and I don't wanna be here. Burning up inside the atmosphere. If I should spread my wings, I could fly away. But I don't want to stay up here all night.
Sarah, this is a really cold November night, and you're out here ready to sleep in a box.
Basically, last year I was pregnant and I wasn't allowed to sleep out. So I came down for the photo shoot and then went back to my own bed, like quick sharp. And then we don't want any more children, basically. And I thought I can't have another child just to get out of the sleep out. So, so I'm here all night. Got like 10 million layers on.
Well, I think Centrepoint serve a fantastic purpose. I think they've helped over about 70,000 children who are homeless on the street, you know, and I've never personally experienced having to live on the street. I can't imagine it, to be honest. I only had to read a couple of the facts about it, and I said straight away I'd be more than happy to help and support. I think if more people come tonight and raise the profile of it, you know, it's going to make a big difference, and that's what I'm here for tonight.
Alone here in the fearless sky.
I think everybody's got a story. The guy who you see on the streets who might be old and who might be drunk has obviously got a story. You know, he had a mum and dad once, and he came from a family once, and he was at school once, and then something went badly wrong, and Centrepoint step in for younger people before they ever get to that stage. And before they fall under like the darker influences of the street, they're sort of, you know, taken under Centrepoint's wing, and then they stay there. Centrepoint, I think, essentially is just like, you know, a big brother or big sister sort of being there protecting the young person when, you know, their own family isn't there to do it.
We look after homeless young people, and most of the time these people come from bad households without enough support. People really haven't looked after them at all. They haven't had proper parenting. If you haven't been brought up properly, how are you supposed to look after yourself? And that's really what Centrepoint is about. It's about giving people the skills to look after themselves and be successful on their own right.
I just love how Centrepoint works. So not only does it get people off the streets before they fall into deeper trouble, and there's no coming back from it. So they get the young people and then they stick by them. These people have got no family, whatever, family relations are broke down. They're completely alone. And I love the way Centrepoint kind of sticks by them, gets them into education, teaches them life skills, gets them into employment, helps them out with housing, and just sticks by them and does essentially what normally a sort of family or friend network could do.
We're here with Trey, one of the Centrepoint residents who actually performed tonight. Trey, tell me something. How did it happen? Why are you here? What's it all about for you?
Basically, I was homeless. I lost my mom back home, so Centrepoint is like my family in this country. So everything I do, Centrepoint support me.
So were you actually homeless when you came to Centrepoint?
Let's just say the home situation wasn't great. I was 16, I had nowhere to go. I was bouncing from hostel to hostel. Some had drug users, alcoholics. Wasn't a safe environment, but when I was 17 I was referred to Centrepoint and they helped me get back into education. They helped me work through all my issues.
I had some really strange ideas about homeless young people. I was a bit prejudiced and I thought that they were in some way predisposed to be homeless, that they were, well, you know, junkies and losers in some way. And then I met a wonderful girl that night, and then she slowly started to reveal that she'd been sleeping out from the age of 17, and she was now 29. And it basically stemmed from the fact that her father sexually abused her. And she had one bad mentor in her life, and her whole life spiraled out of control as a result of that. And she was just an innocent. And she looked like a winner. She didn't look like a loser, and she didn't sound like somebody that should fail. She was stunningly beautiful, black hair, beautiful blue eyes, very intelligent young girl, but no one cared enough to keep her on track. And to the point that she was 29 and she still hadn't really found anybody that can make sense of how sad her life was. And I get really choked up when I think about it because I don't know where she is now. The last I heard, she was in hospital with pneumonia, and I was thankful that she was in somewhere nice and warm. And I went home to my house, which was spotless, with my pristine little girl being looked after by my mother-in-law, And I thought, I can't not do anything about this. So I rang Centrepoint and I said, look, I slept out last night. I got it all wrong about homeless people. Ask me to do anything. Whatever you ask me, I'll do it.
If there's a message you could tell anyone out there who wants to help, but I'm not sure what to do, what would it be?
Just get on the website and sign up. It's good fun and people will enjoy it.
I think it's nice to give a bit of something back and get involved with a charity like Centrepoint because they're just wicked and they work really hard to help the people who need it most.
Do you know what? It means a lot to me simply because my brother, I lost him about 2 months ago to cancer, but he kind of went away from the family for a few years and actually was homeless for nearly 2 years. So without us knowing, this means quite a bit to me. We'll support anything that's a good cause. We'll do our best to make sure people are aware of it and we'll put as much support behind it as we can. Okay, so 21 in the morning, feeling tired, still very cold. About to put my head down for the night. This is where it's at. This is where everyone's sleeping tonight. Let's see how it goes. I'm appreciating the fact that I've got a home to go to. Well done, Centrepoint, for bringing this to light. See you in 6:30 in the morning. Good night.
Bafo prophets, bakominante. Yako sala nyonso bandigo, il faut to sala attention. Ibu de la tata nzambe atika bisote banana ye. Abutika bisote.
Oh, well done, Trey. That was beautiful.